Hi class, welcome to the last best practices video for the leadership module. I want to start with best practices, and this is April from group 1. I hope I'm saying your name right, April. Very nice job on formatting for both STAR and diet, and an important concept. Everyone is a leader. Bold on the exam question, answered all parts of the question. So nice job with this one. The next one is Mitchell Group 2. Same thing, really clear formatting. You see here, easy to follow. Important concept and a question. So nice job to April and Mitchell. To cover some the final exam is open now. Some people have already completed it, and looks like they've done pretty good. There was a glitch on Canvas because I had the close date May the 4th. It won't let me do that, so it will stay open until 11:59 p.m. on May 3rd, and then it'll close. If you want to check answers on it, they'll come up on May the 5th. I'll move that up a day if I can. I'll try to get that on the 4th. So you want to get this done by the end of May 3rd. I just want to clarify a few things on this leadership test. To start off with, in the scoring, you take the questions, you transfer your answers to this grid in column 1. And the scores you get in these 4 boxes right here, those become your style scores. And you write them in these quadrants right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the way it works is the highest number is your preferred style. The second highest number is your secondary style. Most people have a preferred style. And the problem is with a preferred style is that we tend to overuse the preferred style. So we use it in situations where using another style would be more effective. Now, column 2, when you do the math in this column, you circle your scores, get the numbers, follow this, either subtract or add, get a total. And what it's saying is how adaptable you are. And that means how much flexibility do you have in using the 4 styles? You want to be able to use all 4. In other words, there's no one style that's better than the others. The situation always determines which style is best to use. And then when we get to the last column over here and you do the math and you plot it on this continuum here, what this says is how effective are you in selecting the best style based upon the situation. And of course, the higher your number, the more effective you are in sorting out the situation. Now, this is a behavioral-based model. And some people mentioned, well, it seems a little, rigid, and I compared to real life, and I would agree with that. That in real life, what happens is that the lines all become blurred in real life, and really, what the leader's job is to determine what do the subordinates need. In other words, do they need direction? Do they need to understand how to do something? Or do they need support, like resources? So the leader has to figure that out. Now, the easy way to do that is simply have a conversation with the follower. You talk about, hey, you're just giving you an assignment. What do you need in order to get this done? Have you done it before? Is your confidence high? Do you know what you're doing? And in some cases, the answer is yes. And I don't really need anything. Okay, so here's my number. Call me if you need me, or I'll be back to check on you in a little bit to see if you need anything. So an effective leader is meeting the needs of their people in terms of helping them on what to do and providing the support they need. Now, some people confuse telling, quadrant one telling, with being authoritative or autocratic, and it doesn't have to be like that. It's like if your employee does not know what to do, and so you're uh, describing to them what to do, it's helpful to them. In other words, they don't know what to do, you're helping them out by describing what needs to be done. So it doesn't feel autocratic or authoritative. Same way in quadrant two, this is a kind of the showing style. Um, notice, and it says persuading, but notice that what you're doing is you're telling or showing the employee how to do it, and you're also giving them support. You're kind of explaining why it's important to do it. And that's because they might have a little bit of resistance. And then when you move over into quadrant three, they use the word maturity, but that word maturity is not defined the same way as it is in a dictionary. What it really means is readiness to perform the work. So in quadrant three, the employee is ready to perform the task. They know what they're doing. They just need some support or some encouragement. Maybe it's been a while since they've done it. So what you're doing is you're letting them know, hey, look, I'm around. If you need me, let me know, and I'll be right there to give you the support you need. And then when you get to quadrant four, where maturity is high, maturity, remember, equates to readiness. So that means this is like a star employee. They know what they're doing, and they don't need any support to get it done. So all you do really is you just delegate, and you're confident they'll get it done. So you have these, and a quadrant one employee, this is an employee who's brand new, doesn't know what they're doing, or they've been around, they just never done the task before that you've assigned. So they need some help. And the same way in quadrant two is um, they're either new and kind of discouraged, so they need more support besides showing them what to do, or they've been around and they're discouraged, and so support gets them to where they can perform it. So the idea is just to meet the needs of your employees. If you meet the needs of your employees, you're being an effective leader. You don't have to worry so much about which quadrant you're in. Say these lines blur, and all you know is you're meeting the needs of your employees. So this model is, by the way, it's a transactional model. As you move up in the organization, you get more transformation. But most people starting out are going to be at the operational level, and this is a really effective model for that level. So I hope you found it useful. I wish you good luck on the final exam. I'd like to remind you to please complete the evaluation. It's posted in the announcements, and email that to the office. It's important to me that you complete that. So thank you in advance for completing the evaluation. I've had a great time this semester. I hope you have as well. And I hope you enjoyed the class. Good luck with your future classes. Thank you.